Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, we are getting a later start here this morning. And we got 5.8 Celsius outside. That's not too bad. Now, I have already been out for a quick scoot. It's one of the reasons why we're getting going here a little bit later. And but I don't feel too bad, because when I was going down the road, I see Max, from Max and Missy. Max was coming back with his Timmies. And so I passed him and waved. And he made a little beep on his horn there. Anyway, okay, enough about that. Now, the reason I wanted to get out early is because the weather forecast indicated that there's a 60% chance of rain all day long. So I thought, hey, it's dry. I want to get out now because I may not be able to later. Speaking of Missy, there we go. We are ready. Now, New York Jason drew my attention to the fact that these two little platforms that we're going to be gluing on today are slightly different in shape. And I was thinking, I wonder, would it be possible to accidentally glue the wrong one on in the wrong place? In other words, this one here, it's not quite as symmetrical, you might say, as the other one, but I don't know if it would fit in there. No, it wouldn't fit in there, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, we're going to try and get that done today. And we're going to do our best to get it level somehow. Okay, we'll worry about that when the time comes. We'll think of something. We always do. Okay, yeah, we're kind of at a bit of a standstill. And I think what's happening is I'm anticipating the snow. Now, not a happy anticipation. I just know it's coming. So I'm trying to get as much writing in as possible before it actually happens, because then we're going to be, you might say, model table bound for about 5 months. Wouldn't that be too bad? Actually, it's a nice alternative to getting out on the bike. I do enjoy this model table. Okay, let's get to work on this. I'm imagining that Missy is going to be coming by shortly, so who knows when. Was there anything else I wanted to mention? Probably not. Okay, let's get at it. Okay, Missy the dog just went out for her walk about 5 minutes ago, so she's going to be coming by any minute. Now, when we glue these on here, and by the way, Mark, Aussie Frenchman, was suggesting that I remove the paint before I glue these on. In other words, now this is such a tight fit that it just almost wants to stay in the right place, but I know that once we get the glue on there, and if it's like this, it's going to slump. And that's why we were using the square to go across this other one over here. I'd like to do the same sort of thing here on this one. Problem is that when I lay this on its side, the square is not going to be, at 90 degrees to everything. So I think what I'm going to try to do here, this should work, is we put this like this. Okay. Then I'll be able to, now I can't see it. I've got to turn the wrong way for me here. I was trying to turn it so you could see it, but let's see, how can we do this? Oh, there, that's better. Okay. Now we can both see it. Okay, so this is going to be at the same plane all the way along. And then what we can do is we can bring the square up to the edge, and it will keep everything flat. Because Murphy's Law says it's going to slump. afterwards. Now the other one goes right here. There's a little. Well, maybe we'll use the macro lens for this one so you can actually see it. And then I have another square here that's same thing, only bigger. We could use that. Something like this. So you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. Okay. Let's kind of get ourselves recomposed. I think I'm probably going to use the extra thin, not the extra thin quick setting, because the extra thin will dissolve through the paint. Which, sorry, Mark, I'm not going to remove it. I'm just going to take a chance. But you're right. It would glue better if I removed it. If I removed the paint. Okay, let's recompose here. I check my surveillance monitor and keep an eye open for Missy. I don't want to get started at something and then she walks in. Good morning. I just said to the viewers, I don't want to get started at something and then she walks in. And I looked up and who do I see? Who do I see but a doggy in the window? Oh, wait a minute.
Did you go to the Timmy's headmaster?
No, I decided that I would just go for a ride. I didn't go into McDonald's or Timmy's.
There's a cold wind out of the east. Cold, wet wind.
And you know, it was funny. I got down to I went up Headmaster, and here, let me fix this noisy color here. And I was going down, and I feel this kind of cold on my chest, and I realized I forgot to do up my coat. So I had to pull off and stop, zip it up.
Oh, we got food. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got bananas. Yes, we have no bananas.
Yum. Well, tomorrow's Halloween. Run out of candy, you can hand out bananas. And bacon bits.
Tomorrow's the last day of October, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm supposed to go and do a blood test on the last day of October. That's what the doctor wanted me to do. It's written on my requisition. It says, go the last week of October, end of October. So, Missy, you want to come have your blood work done? Huh?
Tomorrow she can come with me and get her eyes tested. They put those I'll be blind in both eyes tomorrow, so I won't be answering the door, that's for sure. There we go. What did you do? What did you do to yourself? Eh? What did you do to yourself?
I guess maybe I twisted her collar around.
No, she did that all by herself. Oh, well. The Blue Jays won last night.
Oh, they did? Okay.
The game went for 18 innings. It went to 2 o'clock in the morning and she stayed up. And she walked the dog then and she said there were an awful lot of lights still on all the way down the street and back.
Oh my.
People who stayed up to watch that game. They were better people than I was. I crashed at 12 and 1.
Yeah, I see blue sky out there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's encouraging.
I hope the rain holds up so you get out again.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Thank you for your kindness, Ron.
Bye, Missy. So Max is saying the Blue Jays won. Good. They're a Canadian team. I'm a little bit patriotic, but I'm also for let the best man win. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Let's get our macro lens on here and move right in. Yeah, I think this is going to work okay. Okay, quite a bit of time has passed here. In fact, it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we do have the macro lens on now, but we are not moved in quite as close as we can get. Okay. Yeah, we're going to want to try and glue this one right here. I'm going to have to put my stronger glasses on so I can see it. We'll do, maybe we should do this one first, because it sort of wants to stay in its place all by itself. Yeah, we'll get that one going, and then we'll do this one last, and then we're going to have to leave it so that it'll dry before I remove the square. Okay, let's try not to bump anything out of the field of view here. Just set that off where I can grab it later. And so what do? I knock it off the edge of the part that I had it sitting on here. I guess that didn't make a lot of sense, did it? Okay. I wonder if I should try and put some extra thin in from the back here. Okay. Now, the other one, I'll move a little bit to the left where we can see where it's supposed to go. It's, yeah, it's going to be a little harder. Okay, I'm setting up here to glue this down, and when I was looking in the monitor, I can see that maybe I can probably scrape some of this paint off, but I'm going to have to recompose to do that. I'm going to, right now it's at a terrible angle for me to do this without accidentally removing this little line that is, you know, the positioning line, you might call it. Okay, I've turned everything around now, about 180 degrees. And this piece right here, of course, you know, where we've got bare plastic already. I don't need to do anything with this surface. But let's just get it out of the way here. And this is a number 18 blade. I'm going to just treat it like a scraper here. And the idea is to stay within the line. See if I can get the paint to scrape off. Yeah, we're getting it. Being as it's just airbrushed on. Whoop. That wasn't good. Ooh, careful, Ron. I just want to get down so that they're... Yeah, I think this is the... Where's the edge there? Oh yeah, I can see it. I wonder if my photo etch thing would actually work better. But thing with that photo etch thing is it's kind of rounded. I'm just going to go one more pass here, try and get a little closer. Try and get that paint out of the crack, if you know what I mean. Okay, you know, I think I'm probably best off here quitting while I'm ahead. So I can get this. There. I think we got it cleaned up pretty good. Okay. Now with our part, we want to make sure that we have the push-out pin sides down. Like right now, the edge where my finger is the top. Okay, this should fit. Yeah, this should fit okay. Once I get some glue on there, I'm going to put some glue on the superstructure and also on the edge. But I'm going to have to recompose here a little bit. Although on the other hand, maybe, can I bring my square in from the other side? Just let me check. No, I'm just going to have to adjust things just a little bit here. Okay, I've got a hold of it here with Tony's tweezers, and I'm just sort of doing a bit of a dry run here. Okay, we put that on there like that. Then I've got a holder downer. Then I'm going to bring my square up, of course. Oh, wouldn't you know I dropped it. I wonder if maybe self-locking tweezers would work better. But would I be able to release it afterwards with a self-locking? Yeah, if I grabbed it right on the end, it might work. That way I won't be constantly losing my grip on the tweezer and dropping stuff. That seems to be a real problem lately. Okay, some of my self-locking tweezers are easier to release than others. And these ones here, it doesn't take very much squeeze to get it to release. So we're going to use these ones. Come in like this, and we're just doing a dry run here. And we get this in place. Bring our square up. Okay, like so. I know every movement is magnified something fierce, isn't it? Then if I can later, the idea will be to take the holder downer and just sort of push down on it like so, and that will keep the whole thing from falling over this way. Okay, let's go for it. All right, that should do it. Why does it look like it's leaning back this way? No, it's not. I think that's going to be all right. Okay, I just checked the monitor, and it looks like the whole thing should slide approximately a fraction of a millimeter to the right. So I'm going to have to kind of rehydrate here a little bit. Now, what will be the best thing to push with? Maybe I'll take the holder downer off for the time being. See if we can get it to slide just a little bit. Can I check the monitor, but I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think we need to do it anymore. Okay, now the square is still in the right place. Put the holder downer back on. There. All right. That is going to be fairly strong once that glue dries. Well, it hasn't started raining yet, but it kind of looks like it could. Our nice blue sky that we had a while ago is long gone. Okay, I would think that, oh my. Well, I guess I'm going to be having to fix that tomorrow because I'm planning on quitting here today. Yeah, we'll put the macro lens back on tomorrow morning and we'll take a look at that. I guess what happened is when I put the glue on the back here, it worked its way around, and it's sort of well, we're gonna be painting over this whole thing anyway. I think maybe one of Eric's sponge sanders might work good on that. We'll fix that tomorrow. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just surprised. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it quits here. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well. We're going to see you tomorrow.